Hello everyone, LadyPhoenix here, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy IV, the remake, or 3D remake I should say, on the PC. So in the previous video, we explored the Dwarven Castle a little bit, and did a little shopping there, but most importantly, we took on the developer's room, or developer's office, I think is what it's actually called in the game. And now, in this video, we are going to head towards the Tower of Babil. So to get there, we had to exit the basement area of the game, or the Dwarven Castle, and kind of head northwest a little bit. Oh, and I already see a boo-boo that I need to hurry up and correct. Well, it's not a big thing, but Kane just doesn't have the extra flame shield that I had bought, which in hindsight may have been a waste of money, but it's okay. It's fine. Also, I need to switch Yang's claws just a little. I want the hell claws for that extra poison because the enemies in the next area is weak to ice. So it's good to have Shiva on standby as well. Oh, I was about to stop talking, but then I realized, oh, hey, it's a new enemy. What are these enemies called? I don't even think I was about to say, I don't even think I can look at them. Oh, well, Cecil didn't kill him, huh? Really? You guys are going to be obnoxious with this counterattack of stone butt gags here? And I don't think Cecil took his turn, his actual turn. I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Now he did. Yeah, he did now. Come on, Rosa, finish him off with an arrow. Oh, would have been nice, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. But nothing to it. It is good to show off the few enemies out here. This way. I was kind of got confused a little bit. There's a lot of narrow pathways around here. So it's good we actually finding some overworld enemies here. But I must admit, this is my second time recording this because I don't know if anyone out there that also record YouTube videos or specifically gaming videos, or maybe when they're streaming. But I've been having some trouble with OBS crashing lately, and I don't understand what's going on with that. Oh, Berserk definitely will be useful in this upcoming area. But anyway, like I was oh, excuse me. Anyway, like I was saying, I've been having issues with OBS, and it's been crashing lately, and OBS have released an update. But it still crashes every now and then. So I tried to record this before work, and I was gonna edit and render everything after work and have it, you know, uploaded for today, February 24th. Because as some of you may know, I do work the night shift, and my computer as well we don't want to leave computers running overnight or for a long period of time and it's not being in use. Because this isn't no energy saving computer. This is an Alienware powerhouse right here. Oh, these guys right here. Okay, let's talk about the game for just one moment. These guys will hurt you. Those flame hounds right there is just treacherous to your soul, and they will hurt you. Just take my word for it. I know I said it. I've said it multiple times, but understand when I tell you guys that they will hurt you. And they're very dangerous, especially in hard mode. Oh, Cecil Stone. Oh, dear God. I did not realize that until now. Huh. I was so, you know, trying to warn y'all about what was going on that I didn't realize that, you know, Cecil got stoned. Oh, geez. Well, alrighty then. That just happened. What do I need a gold needle? Yeah. There we go. Sorry about that, Cecil. It's okay. You'll be fine. One battle of EXP of no EXP won't hurt you. But anyway, those flame hounds guys, yeah, those guys are probably gonna be one of the big issues in this area. That and another particular enemy that you would encounter later on in this area. This area is pretty long. It has 2 save points in it. Yeah, it's pretty long for that reason right there. The scorch ability. Oh my gosh, that will hurt you. Also, you can skip the summon animation if you so choose. I've already shown off Shiva, so I'm not gonna too much worry about showing her off anymore. But yeah, if you get a surprise attack by these flame hounds and they cast Scorch on you back to back to back, they will kill you. Especially Rydia and Rosa because they have the lowest HP out of the group. They are ruthless. So proceed with caution. Now, Rosa does have Berserk, so what you could do is cast Berserk on the Flame Hounds, and that will force them to attack you, and they won't be able to use the Scorch ability. Now, the downfall about Berserk, especially on your first playthrough, is that we don't have access to Omnicasting, which is a very, very useful augment that Rosa can get later on in the game if you can, well, get it. But unfortunately, I don't have access to that right now. So it's gonna be pretty rough. But I mean, they're not terrible. I mean, obviously, I'm making do. That and the fact that I am slightly over leveled for this area, and even though I am slightly over leveled for this area, you can still get your butt handed to you pretty quickly. Oh, I should probably start talking. So yeah, I'm definitely getting levels up, especially for Rydia and Rosa. They have, they're my least leveled up characters considering where they entered. And like I said, typically I'm not this over leveled, but you know, I was grinding for that rainbow pudding. Typically I wait until I have access to sirens. But I decided to say, well, screw it, because I really wanted to, and I think I screwed up. Hopefully these guys will die, because I think I put in the Shiva command, and I didn't mean to. So Yang, I'm going to need you to finish this guy off, and I'm talking through this battle, even though I clearly showed those enemies multiple times. But anyway, yeah, I digress. So hopefully things will be a smoother process. No OBS crashes and whatnot. But hey, at least I didn't skip over the save point, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to record up into the first save point of this area. Because as I mentioned, this place is pretty massive. And you will encounter new enemies as you traverse through the tower here. Green Beret. Now this is interesting because I want to give this to Kane. I am on the fence about giving him, even though his defense and magic evasion, all that goes down, his strength goes up, so that's cool. But it also gives him 200 HP, which is great. But I am thinking about giving him the silver apples, I believe that's what they're called. I think that's the item that increases your max HP. I am thinking about giving him the silver apples, just to give his HP a bit more of a boost, because I feel like he really needs it. And Rydia is getting low on MP already. It's probably because, well, I know exactly why. I've been casting Shiva, and I keep running into those stupid Hellhounds. Or Flame Hounds, I should say. Now this is going to be a forced battle here. Trying to think. I think I want to do that. Yes, okay. Now the interesting thing about this, I'm gonna go ahead and do one focus on Yang. But the interesting thing about this particular enemy is that later on in the game, you can use the steal ability and use these guys to grind off the sirens. And sirens are used to automatically summon enemies towards you. And in most cases, they do summon rare enemies that you typically, well, I wouldn't say typically find, but it's hard to find. In a lot of cases, though, it is a typical thing. I know in the last dungeon, there's this Princess Flynn or Pink Flynn, I believe that's what it's called, that that's only specific to one room. And I think the only way you can encounter those is through sirens, but I could be wrong about that. So I'm not gonna particularly worry about it. And also there is a way that you can actually buy sirens um later on in the game, like much later in the game. But sirens, I will caution you guys, they are quite expensive. And if you're trying to go for all the achievement, which I think there's one achievement where I think there's 3 tier, I guess you can say 3 tier achievements for having a certain amount of gil on hand. And that is absolutely ridiculous that I got into a battle right before I opened this stupid chest. This is not the forest battle, by the way. But these guys here are weak to ice. What are these? White moose. I love that blue. I love that shade. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, 3 tier achievement for the guild. Oh, wow. Wow. Just wow. Where were you when I needed you the most? Where were you? Where were you? Anyway. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm happy I got it, but you know, yo, that's like freaking 6 hours of my life I can't get back, man. So disheartening. But yeah, different tiers and stuff. I don't think I need to do a focus for amassing, I think, 500,000 gil, I think, or something to that effect. So Guild Farmer definitely helps, as well as, you know, try not to spend a whole bunch of money. Especially on sirens. So you may have noticed that I did not even bother to equip the Ice Lance and the Frost Brand for Cecil. Anyway, like I was saying, you may have noticed that I haven't equipped the Ice Brand on Cecil or the Ice Lance on Kane. That's because I'm pretty much having them attack focus, and I feel like the Dwarven Axe does more damage, even with the super effectiveness of having ice going against most of the enemies that's in here. Because not all, but most of these enemies are weak to ice. But now you are going to counter some enemies that will actually absorb ice, so you got to be careful with that. Which is another reason why I just went ahead and just said screw it and just stuck with the axes. A chest in the middle of the thing. That is quite suspicious. And cat claws, woo! But I'm not going to equip them. Besides, I already have a pair, which is great. I prefer to have the poison, the possibility of poison. Oh, now these guys right here. Now, later on in this area, these eggs will hatch. Well, first off, they hatch monsters if you don't kill it right off. But I think for now, they're only gonna hatch black lizards. Later on in this dungeon, if you attack the egg, well, be careful because it does absorb ice. This is one of those instances. Well, while it's inside the eggs. Now, once the enemy hatches outside of the egg, then it's fair game. Assuming the enemy that hatches out of the egg doesn't absorb ice as well. So be careful about that. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So there's an enemy later on in this dungeon. Crap, I went the right way. Well, did I? I don't think I did, because I think... Oh, yeah, I did. That is the right way. Because that room over there to the left is the safe point. Okay. But it will hatch a green dragon. Now, like I said, while it's in that form, it won't do anything to you. It's once after it hatches. I'm going to use this time to pray. I don't even know why I'm trying to conserve MP. The save room is literally on the next floor. Yeah, but nothing to it. It's actually weird that that black lizard isn't weak to ice. I would think it would be. Ooh, killer bow. That's something for Rosa. She can use that since Cecil can't use it. No, not in this version. It would have definitely made the Lodestone Cavern so much easier. But no, it took it away from him. Like, don't get me wrong, I mean, tanking is good. I was surprised how the way they did it, but I mean, tanking with a paladin, I don't think that's typical of paladins, is it? To tank? Pretty sure it isn't. Anyway, that was a turtle. Hit him with ice, like we've done with all the other turtles that we've encountered. I don't know what kind of turtle it was, but it was a turtle. And obviously you guys just saw that, you know, ice works. Ice, ice, baby. But we are almost done. We got the map completed, thank God. And let's get this chest here for high potion, which is always welcome, you know. You never know. Sometimes you get low on MP and whatnot. Okay, what kind of turtle are you? Just for funsies. What are you? You know, after you get hit. You're not gonna die. Magma tortoise. Okay. Alright, just go ahead and die. Do us all a favor. I do love the design of Rose's bow. It's actually pretty. And I am getting level ups after level ups after level ups. I love it. Especially for, oh crap, I went through the wrong door. Especially for Rydia and Rosa. I really do love that for them. Because they need it. They need to catch up. Now, the save point should be over here. And fill that out. Crap, I'm like literally right there. Oh yeah, also I do want to mention that that's actually a great point. I had encountered an egg, and if you actually destroy the egg before the enemy hatches out of it, you'll get no experience from it. So just an FYI. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, heal up, save or whatever off screen. And in the next video, we will continue to traverse through the Tower of Babil. So if you'd like to see more Let's Plays or Weekend Walkthroughs from the channel, please be sure to click on the links in the description below. But until then, you guys take care and have an awesome day.